This is the Autonomous SmartDesk 4. My thanks to Autonomous for sponsoring this video. This is a motorized sit-stand desk with a control panel that you can adjust to all sorts of different heights. It has a dual motor system, so that means it's not just one motor lifting it, it's two motors. It can support up to 350 pounds, and as you saw from the intro, it can support my weight. The one that I have here is the extra large version, but there is a smaller version if you don't have a lot of space in your office. So the big new feature Autonomous asked me to cover is the new anti-collision system on the SmartDesk 4. What this means is when you raise the desk or lower the desk, it's sensing to see if there are any objects above or below it. And if there is, it'll stop and either lower or raise going the opposite direction of wherever that object is. So we're gonna go ahead and test this. I'm gonna use a few different objects to test this, and I'm gonna test it on different sensitivity levels. You'll see a P1, a P9, and a P17. These are the different sensitivity levels. So the lower the sensitivity, in this case P1, that's going to be the most sensitive sensor setting. So basically, if anything were to touch the desk, it would just stop. P17, the highest one we're gonna test, well, you'll see what happens there. We're gonna test all those sensitivity levels going up and going down. I'm gonna change it on the keypad here, but by the time this desk is released, there's gonna be an app out that will pair with this desk that you'll be able to use. You can change the sensitivity levels through there and a few other things. There's also going to be exercises that you can do while standing at this desk, which I thought was a neat feature. So let's go ahead and jump into testing this.
All right, hold on, everybody. Hold together. 10 seconds.
As we just saw, I just tried the anti-collision system with 3 different objects at 3 different sensitivity levels. So my body set it off at all 3 sensitivity levels. I'm about 190, I'm 6'1", so I'm a big guy. The box that I used was about a 20-pound box full of books and a couple of other items. And then the photo album that I used is probably about a 4 or 5 pound photo album. So the box in the photo album didn't set it off at the higher sensitivity level. And that's actually what we want. We want the ability to customize the sensitivity level. So if you have something like my light over here that has kind of like a soft outer shell, I wouldn't want that to set it off every time it got near it. Yeah, I don't want it to crinkle it, but I don't want the anti-collision system to go off every single time. So now I'm gonna go ahead and try going down with the anti-collision system. Okay, so what did we learn from this? Well, the lower the sensitivity, the quicker and easier and faster it'll stop before it starts to crush an object. So when I was at P1, it would stop before it barely even touched my head. It wouldn't even get close to pushing the chair or the fan down into the ground or anything like that. P9, it would start to do that for myself or the chair or the fan. And then at P17, well, it was just going to crush those objects if I didn't stop it. So yeah, those got stopped. But this is all really good to know. If you have kids that run around in your office, play around, or things that sit underneath your desk that you don't want crushed. I know I work with some people that have to keep boxes of papers and old archives and stuff like that under their desk. So you could change that sensitivity level so it's not crushing any objects if you move things around and you stack it a little bit too high and you lower it down to the sit level and, oh wait, I forgot I put an extra box under there. It's not going to crush that box. So I'm definitely going to set mine to a lower sensitivity level, probably like 3 or 4. One was a little too sensitive where it was just obviously just stopping at the sight of any object at all. So I think 3 or 4 would probably be a good balance that if I had something underneath my desk or something above my desk, it's not going to crush it. Obviously, if you set it to like P17 or something like that, as you saw, the desk started to kind of take off because the fan was such a solid object. So like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this is the all-new SmartDesk 4 by Autonomous. But when can you pre-order? Well, pre-orders open up November 4th, and the first person to pre-order is actually going to get $250 worth of free gadget desk upgrades. So that's kind of a great deal. Like for just pre-ordering the desk, you automatically get a bunch of accessories tacked on. Again, my thanks to Autonomous for sending me this desk and sponsoring this video. If you have any questions about it, let me know in the comments below and I will try and answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day.